How much you say on some of your plantain for?
I'm not kill him. Just here we go. And you see them? You see them?
Yeah.
May I give them reasonable?
What is reasonable though?
Give me $400. Me still take off bill. See me give her a brother because you're pretty. You're born blessed now. You see your blood stress. Come in.
I don't want so much planting still, you know.
Just both me. You don't know where I was in you. You know how blue now.
2 planting. How much you give me 2 planting for?
Alright, me 2 bills. Me not kill her right after.
No, only.
Oh God.
I can't afford it.
Look how you're sweet. You're star.
Yeah.
Me I give you the biggest one then. Look. Hold on for them 2 here.
150. No, sir, $150.
You can't go.
They might like give you the 2 biggest. See 2 biggest
two
one.
biggest one. Look at.
See 2 biggest one. Miss, this is how you hustle in Jamaica, you know. Anyway. $250.
Boy, oh boy, go on.
Take it or leave it.
Me not kill her. Go on. You could have asked if me I go take it.
Me get a planting deal. 3 for $250. Coming down from how much? $400. Thank you very much, ma'am.
Yes, dear. She's trying to keep her belly flat like me. Yeah. No, she's never gonna get fat. $250 change, darling.
Thank you,
This is your
darling.
money. Okay.
Look at her. Look at us. Thank you. Oh, what's your name?
Chantel.
Chantel.
Yeah.
So you come out here and sell every day?
Yes, baby girl. And
so,
you're?
Tanika, you should
Tanika?
follow me. Sweet Spot Travel and Lifestyle, Sweet Spot JA.
Oh.
Yes. Sell out here, sir, every day?
Yes, every day.
So anybody where I pass between town and saying to them,
anywhere I could I ever foreign.
yeah.
We are wait upon them.
So what you normally sell?
We
Just
sell
planting and
fruits. When it come on to fruit, we sell everything in
Yeah.
fruit. When it come on to nuts, I always say hustling.
Alright.
So I see the cashew peanut, cashew cake, peanut cake, pumpkin seed, almond, sunflower, everything.
alright, you need to pay me for that ad there. Anyway, thank you so much for the deal. Yeah, man. Alright, okay guys, so after that little experience buying my plantain on my way to St. Elizabeth, finally got to grab my patty and cocoa bread and of course some orange juice. So now gonna have a bite before we head back on the road. Alright, so that's what's up. I'm getting this wrong. It's not coming up. So this is home. Eating a patty and cocoa bread. It's best consumed when you make it into a whole sandwich. Alright. So like that. Now put it back in the bag.
I'm about to go with it at
It's good, but it's not too hot, so I can enjoy it.
Alright people, so we are here at Juice Beef on my turn and enjoying my videos of Little Nut Legs.
It's your girl Tanika, welcoming you to another episode of Sweet Spot Travel and Lifestyle. Now, of course, for this episode, we are in the breadbasket capital of Jamaica. I'm talking about none other than the parish of St. Elizabeth. Now, we're actually here on location at Appleton Estate because we'll be bringing you guys highlights of Live at the Estate, which is a live night tour with a performance topped by the iconic reggae superstar Freddie MacGregor. Now guys, make sure you stick and stay because we'll be having lots of amazing content for you. So if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to the channel Sweet Spot Travel and Lifestyle, and go follow me on Instagram and Twitter at SweetSpotJA. Do it right now.
You wake up at 5 o'clock up in the morning, then I make sure it's like what's the back of me prior style. Figure what school and all the bills them time, but you still no sell that so that I shine on the fire. All the nurse them when you eat hard, they say but when me not because you work so hard for me, I'm tripping you in your own class. You say you are your own boss, just another day in the life. After hard working away, never miss a beat. When I'm in the office, but the farm, I'm in the street. But the day in the life, after hard working. Woman, you have a can I have and tell your boss what I'm stressed. I feel like you're out and you might try and come test. I feel like you're not the mountain one, I'm just enough. Show your pride, forget that race country. When they don't say you want me, then you try your best. And the next amount of dividends are really fast. You inspire me on the words express. Woman, you're the best and no less. Just another day. After hard working. She never miss a beat. When I'm in the office, but the farm, I'm in the street. And the day in life. After hard working. Hey, pick up the pharmacist, the healer. Pick up the doctors, the men on the bank, and the passenger. Pick up the woman, and the family, and the family ginger. Yeah, just another day in the life of a hard working. I don't think they praise you enough.
Alright guys, so we are still here in the beautiful reception area at the Appleton Estate. Of course, we are enjoying some live music, enjoying some drinks, conversations, of course, a lot of mingling happening just before we go into the night tour. And then of course, for the anticipated event, for the big event with Freddie MacGregor. Guys, we are definitely having a lot of fun here tonight. I hope that you guys are enjoying the vlog. If you are, make sure you hit the thumbs up button. Of course you are. Hit the thumbs up button, guys. What are you waiting for? It's gonna be epic. Continue watching, continue enjoying.
It is a pleasure to be here with you for our first Live at the Estate, our night tour. So this evening, you're going to celebrate the Jamaican trilogy, which is rum, food, and music. But remember, drink responsibly.
Time for the big show, guys. So we are about to go on the night tour. The first group, the group of 5, the group of vloggers, and we are heading out.
My name is Peter and I will be your guide for the rest of time. You're going to be here. 1749. That gives us 270 years in rum production. So we should be well aware of what we're doing by today, producing one of the world's finest premium made rum. So now you're going to get a chance to have an experience of the processing of rum, which we're going to go from sugarcane to your cocktail glass. We start with a cocktail, we're going to end with some premium made rum. This is a very good experience. If there's any questions, you can feel free to ask. Now just to identify where you are in Jamaica. This is a map of Jamaica, 14 parishes, 3 counties. Where the heart is here is where you are now standing. So pretty much you're in the heart of the island. The love, the passion we have for the product, we put our whole heart into the processing of the product. The arrow through the heart is pointing to anywhere you are in the world. We will send the rums to you. So if you're not living in Jamaica, you're elsewhere, never mind, the rum is coming. We will send it to you. And you know, she got the honor of being the first female master blender in the spirits industry of the entire world. Powerful lady. How good that is. For us to have the first female master blender in the spirits business. That's an amazing job. It's girl powers, but it's okay. Now she understudied this guy, Owen Tulloch. Owen then retires and hand down the job to Joy, so Joy is now the blender. David Morris is our senior blender. Started here in 2003, understudied Joy, so when Joy retires, then you know David takes over. From here we're gonna go to the Joy room, where we're gonna have a short tasting, and then we make our way outside and tour, come back inside and still have some more rum.
Night tour at the Joy Spence Appleton Estate Rum Experience. We have a very special tasting for you today. In addition to tasting the range, you're going to be given the opportunity to blend your own rum. Ooh. And then we will do a blind taste test, and we have 3 prizes. So listen very keenly, because you're going to have great fun. So quickly, we started our first production here in 1749. We're the oldest sugar factory and distillery in continuous production in Jamaica. As you know, our topography is very unique. Those who came from Kingston, as the minute you hit the top of that hill, you saw this amazing valley surrounded by these very unusual hills known as karst hills, and actually have water flowing through those hills, balancing between here and Trelawney, and that represents like 60% of the water in Jamaica. We don't have to use artificial irrigation here. Every day at about 2:30, we have daily showers of rain, as you're experiencing here now. So the process starts with our sugar cane. We have our own special varieties. We have over 10 varieties. We harvest the sugar cane every year between January and May. The majority is done mechanically, just a small amount done manually. When we harvest it and send it to the sugar factory, we crush it, we get cane juice. We boil the cane juice until we get crystals of sugar suspended in this dark, thick liquid, molasses. We centrifuge that mixture, separate the sugar which we sell, and the molasses that's left is pumped over to the distillery. That's where it all starts. So to the molasses, which has about 60% sugars, we add water from our beautiful spring, which is about 10 miles from here. That water actually filtered through the Cockpit Hills, upwelling at the Appleton Estate, and that's where the Black River actually starts on our estate, and it runs for 33 miles to the sea. That water always has this amazing blue turquoise color. It has a nice sweet, soft taste, so it has an impact on the taste and aroma profile of our rums. In addition to the water, we add our special yeast that we cultured from the sugarcane all the way back to 1749. This too has an impact on the taste and aroma profile of our rums. Now, when we add the water and the yeast to the molasses, the yeast converts the sugars into alcohol. And then after 36 hours, fermentation is completed. We have 7% alcohol now in this mixture. We have to concentrate it to give you rum. We then age for extended periods of time. But an amazing thing takes place during the aging process. When the rum starts to interact with the oak, first thing that starts to happen, it gets a golden color. Because when it was distilled, it was colorless. Now you get a golden color. And as it starts to interact with the oak, you're now getting vanilla being created, coffee, cocoa, hazelnut, almond, butterscotch notes created naturally during the aging process. So the longer the rum sits in the oak barrel, the more vanilla that is created, the smoother it becomes. So this is why a 21-year-old rum will be significantly smoother than, say, a 10-year-old rum, because you're having more vanilla being produced. So when we age, we come to the final part of the process where we blend different styles of rums, different percentages, different ages, to create the wonderful expressions that we have in the Appleton Estate range. Now, the Appleton Estate range is a premium range of rums. So those of you who are familiar with Special, people always ask me about Special. Special is a standard rum. So it isn't aged longer than 3 years. Whereas the Estate range now is a premium range, and this is a range that we actually promote internationally, because this is what we want to do. We want to become the global leader in the premium aged rum category. That's the mandate for Appleton Estate, and that's what we are doing internationally. Can you believe that rums can be classified into light, medium, and full-bodied just like wines? Yes. This has sat in the barrel for a minimum of 21 years, so it has become very thick and viscous. If you lean your glass, bring it back to an upright position and wait a while, you'll notice thick, syrupy legs moving slowly down the sides of the glass, indicating that this is a rich, full-bodied rum. Light-bodied rums, on the other hand, the legs will be thin and they move very quickly down the sides. To appreciate the rum is to drink it. Yes. So let's take a sip. Cheers. The first night tour at the Spence Appleton Estate Rum Experience. One out. Repeat the flavor profiles. Orange peel, apricot, peach, ginger, nutmeg, and a hint of vanilla. How are you going to come with this blend? You're going to nose and taste all 4 rums that you have in front of you. Then, based on your blending expertise, you're going to put the funnel into your bottle and, according to your formula, blend into here. To get it right, you have to use all 4 rums. You have to determine now how much of A, how much of B, how much of C, how much of D you're going to mix together to give it those flavor profiles. Now, preferably blend to the base of the cap, because this is your bottle that you're going to take away today with you. So you're blending it here at our first night tour. Start blending, have fun.
Guys, it's time to do this test, and I have forgotten the instructions. I think I was sipping too much of the samples. So now that is time to actually make my mix or my blend. We're just gonna whip something up. Can you help me? Can you give me a hint? Yeah, I already messed up half of the blend. So
messing up, it's art. So yes, it's art.
okay.
Yes, it's art and science, but at this point, she's a scientist and we're just artists. You just have fun with this.
little bit smoother, I think.
Okay, we're ready. Start place
Sweet.
goes to Shanzi.
We just did the rum tasting with Dr. Spence, and of course it's definitely not as easy as you would have thought. It takes a lot of I don't know, but it takes something, and I clearly didn't have it because I didn't win, but it's all good because I had fun. I learned a lot. Of course, she shared a lot of insights about the industry and how Appleton continues to dominate. Make sure you guys go out, support our local brands. Make sure you go out and support rum. It's not just about what's out there on the international scene, but also what we have right here in Jamaica. And of course, rum, Appleton rums are just as competitive as any other, or even better. So go check it. Okay, so now the tour continues and we are going to see a movie.
In Jamaica, to understand the beat by which our island thrives is to know the song of the slow churn of molasses and to hear the island calling you back. The spirit that drives Jamaican excellence is present every time you take that exquisite sip of rum. Rum is an alcoholic spirit made from sugarcane byproducts such as molasses, or directly from sugarcane juice by a process of fermentation and distillation. The result is the elegant symphony of flavors right there in your glass.
In those days, they didn't have the kind of machines as we do today. They would have used animals and human for the production. Today we are not using donkeys, we are using machines. Using the animal method, you'll extract 65 up to 70% juice from the sugar canes. While today, doing it mechanical, we are now extracting 98% juice from the cane. So we are making more juice today than back in the old days. Looking at the trash that David is holding, it's still together and it still would have more juice remaining in it. But if you look at this trash that I am holding here, it is now dry and shredded. So this would be the trash today that would be in the old days. Now this trash is called bagasse, and it can be used to make board called bagasse board, chipboard, particle board, or compressed board. This would be a piece of pallet made of cane trash. Now the estate here is not on the board making business. We do rum and sugar here. So the bagasse that make here, we burn to generate our own energy. And the energy runs the entire estate. Homes are employees, school, clinic, and all that we need here. The sugar factory, the rum distillery. So all that electricity we generate from burning the cane trash during harvesting. The only waste you can find here is if you drink too much rum and then you get wasted. So please remember moderation when you drink.
As the night tour continues, we just saw the movie and we just saw an example of how they used to extract the cane juice back in the old days with the donkey and stuff like that. And as the tour continues, guys, I must say I really am enjoying this experience so far, and I think this whole night concept is a pretty good idea. For one, it is far cooler than in the daytime when it would be way sunny and probably hot and stuff like that, and it's just a really nice energy. And I don't know if the rum that I had earlier might have anything to do with this mood that I'm in, but I'm enjoying the energy and the tour. Say hey. Hey. What it feels like to be an hour? Me easy to show. Guys, make sure you go subscribe to Sweet Spot JA. That's right. Do that plug. You work hard for that plug. Like, share, and subscribe. Okay, it's done, sir. Bye. Thank you. So after grinding the cane like that, I think I deserve a drink, don't you guys? I mean, that's a lot of work. This is so good, super refreshing. I don't know why they don't sell these in the supermarket or something. Appleton, there's an idea.
So it's natural cane juice and fresh squeeze. This is what now boils with sugar and molasses. We're gonna sample some molasses on that side, molasses and sugar. Then we shoot to the factory, see the process. Go back on the inside, drink some more rum, and then the night goes on. Alright.
Hold him, Joe.
So hold your spoon, take a sample. Very rich. Guys, it's very good for men.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You can beat with this.
What happened when you tried it?
Why not?
No.
Beat the molasses, man.
I mean, you don't sell it. Yeah. Yeah, we use it for the rum. So we don't really have.
This is,
And more the one that you get to buy.
yeah, it's an acquired taste. And it's good for men, so men, taste on.
When you enjoy this, you enjoy it twice as much when you eat it.
Well, if you say so, I'll take your word for it.
Alright, we're rolling. Ready again. Ready again.
I don't know how to describe the taste of the molasses, guys. You just have to try it. So if you don't know where you can get it, come here to Appleton Estate and do the tour, and then they'll let you try it. All right. Okay, I won't even finish this. It's very potent. Oh, this is a nice spot. Continuing with the tour, people, it's been a great experience so far. If you haven't done it yet, let me tell you, as one of the first persons in the first group to go on the night tour here at the Appleton Estate, guys, you're missing out, and you should check out the next staging. Okay, it's epic. Okay everybody, so now we are heading into the classified territory. So unfortunately I can't take you guys with me, so cameras will be off, mics will be off, phones will be away, and when we return we'll resume with the tour. All right, so come back.
Barrel will be the darker in color, smoother to swallow, sweeter in taste, and more expensive to buy. More expensive to buy because if you look at the transformation of how the rum transforms as it ages, it goes into the barrel and age crystal clear, but it goes all the way here. But after aging 3 years, it's getting less, but it's darker rum. 6 years, 10 years, 20 years, 30 years, all the way here. So just imagine the 50-year-old will be all the way down here. That is why those old rums are always more expensive. But they are value for money.
the rum tour has ended, and now we are gonna head to dinner, and then we're gonna go to the big show with Freddie MacGregor. But guys, before we go into all of that, I must say that the tour has been an amazing experience. I learned a lot about rum, the process of making it, the history of it. It's truly been an enlightening experience, a very tasty experience. And of course, I definitely tried my skills at making my own mix, which I don't, well, yeah, I didn't win the prize, but it's okay. I tried, all right? And I really enjoyed the experience. But as I said before, guys, if you haven't already, make sure you come on down to Appleton Estate, try the tour yourselves. Make sure that you recommend it to a friend. You have to, of course, support Brand Jamaica, and Appleton Estate is all Brand Jamaica. All right, so if you're a tourist planning to visit the island, if you're already here, you should definitely add this on your itinerary as one of the top 10 things to do in the country. All right, so check it out. Got the food and I'm super hungry. It looks super delicious, so they promise that it will be filling. I hope they're right. It looks really delicious, so gonna dig in now, guys. Alright everybody, so we are here with Talisa Lindo Johnson, and she's the marketing manager here at Appleton. Talisa, awesome job you guys did tonight. I don't even know where to begin with this interview, but can you just give us some insight as to what went into tonight's event, from the tour itself to the closing performance from Mr. McGregor?
Okay, so we know the Joy Spence Appleton Estate Rum experience, it's really a great experience.
Right.
When people come here to the home of Appleton Estate, they have amazing time.
Right.
They learn about the brand, they get to appreciate the difference between the rums, and they come out feeling like they're experts. Like, you know, I know everything about Appleton Estate. So we knew that the experiences have been really amazing. We did a night tour. We know that the ground is amazing. The facility is just amazing when you walk through in the daytime. And we did the test for the nighttime. So we knew people have enjoyed just being in the space. So just kind of wrap it all together. We have been doing rum and reggae music, two authentic Jamaican products. And Appleton Estate been doing reggae music. It was natural for us to bring it to the home of Appleton Estate and kind of close the air out really beautifully. So yeah, that's really what it's all about. We know the experiences have been phenomenal. We brought a little bit of the reggae here, and we made it an awesome experience, and people enjoyed it.
All right, so tell me, how is this going to work going forward? Is this going to be an ongoing package where persons come, they do the night tour, and then there is a performance, live reggae music being a part of the experience?
So guess what? Live at the estate is our first. This is the debut. Right. We're actually doing a test. We want to see how people are receptive to doing the night tour, and just coming and doing this all-inclusive package. So guess what? We'll be feeling out. We'll see how our patrons responded, and we hope that they follow that the JSARE and also tag us.
Guys,
live at the estate, tag us, and also tell us how the experience was, and for who missed it, tell us what you heard about the experience, and we'll definitely be considering it for something to do. So we'll hear back from our patrons and our consumers and see what comes for 2020.
All right, next question, because we know that generally tourist attractions and all of that, you find that a lot of tourists gravitate to that. Is this package primarily geared towards tourist international visitors or the Jamaican market, or both?
We deliberately package it for both, right? And if you look at it tonight, I think it's predominantly local. So it's something that we really want to build out and explore for international and locals alike, because we're looking for unique experiences as Jamaicans. We do a lot of travel around. We want to discover our own country, and we recognize that unique and really nice experiences really work for us. So wrapping this all together, I know will appeal to both. So we'll do a little bit more. So as I said, this was just a test. We'll do a little bit more to be deliberate around getting additional people into it. Yes, because we know it's a good drive. It's a great drive.
It is, and it's a great package. It's a great experience. I mean, but Next question though.
Yes.
When can we expect the next staging based on what we've seen so far? Because people are going to be asking, when can I come? When can I come? I want to check this out. I want to check this out. Talisa, when can we come?
Stay tuned to the JSAERE. Follow us on Instagram or Facebook, and we will definitely let you know.
Okay,
for sure.
excellent.
Yes, we'll plan, but we'll let you know. Just follow us.
Thank you so
All
much
right.
for sharing with
And
us.
thank you for coming.
Yeah, man.
All right.
All the best. Here with Colleen from Something Fishy, and she's going to tell us a little bit about what her secret weapon was, because she won a prize tonight in the rum tasting competition. So, Colleen, what was your secret? Because I was really hoping to win it now.
Okay. I was listening keenly to Joy, right? And I remember the flavors that for the rums, the different rums, and I thought that as a cook, I thought which flavors would combine nicely together.
Oh.
So that was my secret, and I put like most of the weakest and most of the strongest, and then I balanced it in the middle.
Okay, well, congratulations. How are you enjoying the tour now?
It's wonderful. It's really, really fabulous.
And now Freddie MacGregor is about to go on. Are you excited?
I'm very excited.
Yes.
You all should be here.
Yes, you definitely should be here, guys. Alright, thank you for chatting with me, Colleen. Alright, guys, so there you heard it. Now we're going to check out the stage for what's going on.
It is about you, yeah. Looks like the moment doesn't shine for me, yeah. All I try to do is write in the people's side. All of the people, freedom from one side. No matter how they fuss I go, because that rhythm sings in proper. What's that? I want the rain start falling down and they got no water. What they gonna drink? They're gonna bow up to the ground, wishing that they were under. Oh Lord, and when the stars start falling down and fire's burning red up, they will be weeping at the national team. Yes, everyone will be mourning. I hope all my people won't be mourning, for everyone will be mourning. Say that you will be mourning, everyone will be mourning. Oh my God. Tired of taking the blame, I might just want to live again. Oh, sometimes it can be so fun. I'm longing to see you. I wanna know how you can do it over yonder. Oh Lord, I'm gonna catch this flight when I reach my destination. Hope it was my plan. Longing to see me. I thought you'd not be lying, just to say hello, my dear. I'm doing fine. Oh well, it doesn't matter anyway now, 'cause my love for you will never change. Tell me right now, mommy, you know myself. When push comes to shove, Everybody's gonna put the blame on me for loving you, yeah. Push comes to shove, everybody's gonna put the blame on me. Whoa, so many people wanna see me stop loving you, but you're my love, you're my sister tonight. Yeah, say you're my love, you're my sister tonight and forever. Don't worry about it. So many people wanna see me stop loving you, fading my down. So many people wanna see me stop loving you, bringing my down. So many people wanna see me stop loving you. Tell them one more time. So many people wanna see me. Say when I'm ready, you better hold on steady. We're moving off, I'm lighting up speakers. They can see, just wait till I'm ready. All the Appleton people better make me hear you. A big ship sailing on the ocean, and we don't need no commotion tonight. Big ship sailing on the ocean, gonna be the bang bang baby. A big ship sailing on the ocean, and we don't need no commotion tonight. Big ship sailing on the ocean. Hey, there is a time when the sea gets rough, the wind is blowing and the fish are people with. What are you doing, brother man? Sit down, hold on tight, get ready, cause we're sailing. A big ship sailing on the ocean, and we don't need no commotion. Big ship sailing on the ocean. Whoa, whoa, whoa. A big ship sailing on the ocean. John, we don't need no commotion again. Big ship sailing on the ocean. Whoa.
Wow. Why is it massive? More! You really want two more? Yeah! Work out? Wow, 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 wow. You give me fever in the morning, give me fever in the evening, fever in the night. Oh, well, fever in the night. Don't go, please stay. Don't go, please stay. If I call out
have you so, but you still turn and go. It will be different in a lot of ways. Don't go.
All right, Sir McGregor, he just gave a stellar performance as always, guys. We previously had him on here from the coffee festival, but sir, really quickly, yes, really quickly before you go, tell us what were your thoughts of tonight's performance, the crowd interaction. How do you even prepare for an event like this?
I was really looking forward to it. My only problem is I'm a bit hoarse.
Yeah.
So I was kind of, whenever I get hoarse, I get nervous.
Yeah.
Because all I have to give is my voice, you know.
Oh my God.
But, as usual, every night when I perform, I pray.
Listen.
So tonight I just asked God to just open up that voice and have me deliver.
You
and
did great.
Because once I warmed up,
yes,
everything
sir.
kind of came back, and I enjoyed myself tonight.
You enjoyed yourself?
This is one of the kind of concerts that I truly enjoy myself, up close and personal.
We definitely enjoyed your performance as always. What can we expect from the Big Ship family?
Well, we're working on a new album that's coming out next year, early. Sheena and Steven has an album coming up too. So the family is doing stuff, and next year we'll have a load of new music
my
by
God.
the entire family. Zosha, of course, included.
To the already stellar catalog that you have out there.
Well, we're here, so we still have to keep working.
Yes, yes. Thank you so much again, and all the best.
Yes, man. God bless you.
Yeah, man.
Enjoy the holidays.
Yes.
My fans out there, enjoy your holiday. Be safe on the road. Keep your eyes open, and may God bless you.
All
Take
right.
care.
You heard it, guys. Mr. Big Ship himself. Stay safe. Okay, everybody, so that brings us to the end of another episode of Sweet Spot Travel and Lifestyle. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Remember to go and subscribe to the vlog if you haven't already. Also, you can hit me up on Instagram, SweetSpotJA, on YouTube, Sweet Spot Travel and Lifestyle. Go subscribe, guys. But thank you again, as I said, for tuning in. It's been an incredible experience doing the tour, learning about the whole process of making rum, learning about the history of Appleton Estate, and of course the food was incredible. But guys, the best part, honestly, the best part for me was the whole performance from Freddie MacGregor. I was definitely looking forward to it. I was not disappointed. Like, really and truly, honestly, the whole experience, that whole package, that triple threat experience with the food, the music, the rum, and of course the entertainment, like, you couldn't really ask for much more than that, and we got it, you know. And of course Freddie MacGregor, he's an icon in the business. He's definitely an icon in reggae music, so he really delivered tonight as always. Despite his having a sore throat and all of that, he really came through, and I totally enjoyed it. Guys, let us know what you think. Just drop a comment below, and if you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe right about now. Make sure you're following me on Instagram. It's SweetSpotJA. Thank you guys so much again for tuning in. Until next time, I'm your girl Tanika, reminding you to take the leap and happy travels. All right, bye.